Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. How's it going? I hope you all have had a great weekend. We're back, it's Monday, another trading recap, but today is a no trade recap. We didn't place a trade. I'll talk in the video why I didn't place a trade. There was one obvious mover in BPTH. I'll talk about my reasons why I didn't trade that, and then to be honest, everything else was pretty slim pickings. There was not really that much momentum in the other sort of lower price stocks. You know, some small opportunities that you could have gone, but you know, unless you maybe traded pre-market or some different setups, there wasn't much out there. But yeah, let's get into today's recap. So pre-market, we were keeping an eye on a few. As you see here, TNXP, GLBS, PXS, TBLT. The main one we was looking at was TNXP, but you'll see that pretty much the theme of the day. As always, we're interested in stocks gapping up, making these moves. So this is from the 270 up to the 416. These are the stocks that we want to keep an eye on. But at the open, you see it's just got this sort of tug of war just before it opens. It pops all the way up to pretty much the high of day. This is about 411 here, and then it sells off, and then it just sells off again. So I wasn't really interested in buying this sort of washout long. Retracing quite a big move there. We did get the pop, but as I pretty much predicted on the way this was moving, we just see this sort of downtrend here, and that was pretty much it for TNXP. So really disappointed with TNXP. The other one we was keeping an eye on, I think this was the one at the top of the gap scanner list, was GLBS. There was an opportunity here. Definitely was an opportunity. Once again, it sort of gapped up pre-market here, and it got a high of 10, or just over 1050. But the problem is, as we was getting that, it was just trending down and down and down, and so I wasn't as interested in much. I was keeping an eye on it. Hopefully, I wanted this to make a big. My plan for this was to make the big move up again. So we make a big move. We make the big move up, and then we get the pullback, and then we'd sell into the push. But we just didn't get that. What we did get is this was a lot cleaner. This is kind of what I am looking for, but in real time I didn't really notice it, if I'm not being honest. We got the washout, we got the push, we then got this lovely washout, and we got the little pop again. So this is kind of what we're looking for, a bit cleaner when we buying low and selling high. But this wasn't, given the fact that it's making this downtrending move here, I wasn't interested as much as buying a washout. As I said, I wanted this to pop up, back up, above the 930 area to 950, definitely over 9, a lot more, 930, 950, then be a lot more interested to buy the pullback, rather than buying these downtrending washouts. We want to be buying washouts that are uptrending. So the stock's going like here, up. We get the pullback. That's where we want to buy it, and then we sell into the pop, rather than these big washouts always. But this was actually pretty clean in hindsight, as you see here. Big washout down, pop. Big washout down, pop. You've got to be quick, but you definitely could have booked some profit. I mean, that pop there is from 790 all the way up to 860, 865. So a lot of money you could have made on that move. But so yeah, we missed that one because we was keeping an eye on TNXP, and as I said, I wasn't really sure on sort of GLBS. PXS, and this is the theme of the day. Look, this one's selling off. TBLT. You see gap up pre-market at the open. Get this big washout down, and then it's just no real volume in it. And this is just consolidating, so not really moving. So as you see, not really a lot to work with today. But there was one stock, BPTH. BPTH, as you guys know, made an absolute insane move last week. I think it started at the $4 all the way up to like the $75. And you see here at the open, well, even pre-market, nothing was happening. It was just no real volume, just consolidating. As you see here, we've got the move from last week, which was all the way here up to $70, but nothing was really happening. But it's definitely obviously one to keep an eye on, that people want. People got FOMO, people missed it, seeing if it will move again, trying to get it to move again. And as you see here, it's made this move from 2160, and then within 10-15 minutes it's all the way up to 32 $2.80, so basically $33. Now the one entry, saw it in real time. The VWAP was was pretty much around this line here, and once again, this is what we're looking for. This is just massively getting overextended. I don't know how many candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green candles. We've counted that one. 11 green candles in a row. We get the big washout. We look to buy. People probably would have maybe bought the first one and then added to the second one, looking for the pop. That was definitely a good one to do. The next sort of plan would be it got halted at 32.80 here, and then as you see, it opened up pretty much flat and then it sold off. Definitely, that's another sort of opportunity to buy back in and sell for the pop. But sorry guys, got a cold today. But we were never going to buy this stock, and the reasons are pretty obvious for me, because the fluctuations in the swings are so massive. I could have maybe took a 20 share position, but is there really even point buying 10 or 20 shares for a stock that's $28 that I don't not normally in my price range? Yeah, I certainly could, but to be honest, I could learn just as much by watching. So that's all I did. I was just watching. I was thinking, where would I enter this? Obviously, and when we get extended, you don't want to be buying up here, because people would maybe buy for the break of 31, thinking it's going to go again, and then they just got dumped on all the way down to 28, and then down again to 27.60. So you could have lost, that was a high of 30, almost 32. So you could have lost $3-4 per share there. Absolutely crazy. So this is what you want to be looking for: buying the pullback. Yeah, but you could buy the washout, which was here. Then maybe because of the VWAP line, it wouldn't have been the worst if you bought a starting position, not a full. If you bought a full position, you'd have to sell it quickly once this goes against you. But if you bought a starting position, you could maybe add a small position at the bottom of this candle, because this was actually near the VWAP, and that's what we want. We want to pull back to some sort of support line, or the VWAP, which is a really good support line as well. And as you see here, we got the pop, but because I believe this move because BPTH was going, all the other stocks was just pretty much not moving, and everyone's, all the action, all the traders, they're looking at this stock, looking to make big money, and many people once again would have made big money. This today wasn't as volatile as the other day. Certainly, yeah, it did have some swings here. People wouldn't have gone as broke today, and I think people would have had an easy time to make money on this stock compared to last week. But that was the thing. Everyone would have been watching this stock because of the moves it's been making recently. So yeah, no trades today. It doesn't matter. We don't have to trade every day. We learn every day we're in the market. It's actually a learning skill to not trade rather than to overtrade. So I'm happy with today. We just didn't get a lot. With the market, don't give you a lot. You can't force it. You've got to accept what it's going to give you today. And to be honest, as you see, the market was offering this stock on BPTH, which we weren't going to trade. But that's it for today. Sadly, no fantastic, exciting green trade or even red trade recap. Back at it tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye bye.